Hello, my friends. It's a beautiful sunny day, and I'm sitting in my backyard, soaking up some of the sun from which we get our vitamin D. And vitamin D is very essential to good health. You know, years gone by, whenever one was sick, chronically sick especially, doctors would prescribe going to the country parts and getting as much sun and fresh air and fresh foods, vegetables and stuff to uh, to folks. That was a prescription that would lead to their healing and their restoration. Nowadays they prescribe pills, antibiotic and antidepressant and anti-anxiety and all those pills that are killing so many people, because all these drugs have negative side effects which leads to other issues. So today I'm getting some natural healer, fresh air outside, and it's nice and sunny, and I'm sitting in my backyard sipping on a nice hot cup of lime water. Well, yeah, that's lime. No, that's lemon. It's yellow. I always get those two mixed up. Lemon water with some organic honey. It's a beautiful day. Like I said, um, vitamin D is very essential to good health, and many researches have been done recently to show that many disorders that we have, like depression and anxiety and sleep disorders, to name a few. I even read diabetes and heart disease are related to low vitamin D level. And one way, the only way really, to get natural vitamin D is to spend some time in the sun. So that's what I'm doing. I love the sun. My dog loves the sun. My cat loves the sun. They lay in the sun, basking and just relaxing. They know how to live. I want to talk to you today about diet. Now, diet is what we eat. That's diet. But that terminology is being misused so much nowadays. Automatically, if you say the word diet, people think you're on some special protocol, like these liquid diets and these fad diets. So yesterday, while I was at church, my friend, who is I think he's about 82 years old, and has been having some mobility issues. He walks with a cane, sometimes with a walker, and he's overweight, definitely overweight. But we sat at the table where we have a little bit of brunch after service every Sunday, and we were chit-chatting. And normally this gentleman will fix him a plate, and he usually wants a little bit of everything at the brunch, which happens every Sunday after church. And I noticed that he wasn't having his usual plate. He said to me, "Don't fix me a plate today." So I proceeded to ask him why, and he said, "Well, I'm on a diet. I weigh 256 pounds and I need to lose some weight." Well, we had had that discussion before, and I had encouraged him to change his eating, cut out the junk, and drink a lot of water and exercise. And at that time, he had told me that he could not exercise because of the severe knee pains that he has. But I knew the knee pain could very well be because of the excess weight he has on. So it was like a catch-22. I can't exercise because I have knee pain, but I have knee pain because I'm not eating properly and I've gained all this weight. He did tell me when I first met him about a year ago that his wife had died recently, and that she used to make sure that he eats healthy. So he never had all this weight on him. And also that he used to be very physically active. He used to play basketball and football and be athletic and walk miles. So he was never overweight, and he's always been healthy. And even though he's 82 and now is overweight, he told me he doesn't have any blood pressure issues, cholesterol issues, or diabetes. But the thing that's really debilitating for him was the inability to move and do what he wanted to do physically. Well, I know that it's just a matter of time that the other disorders would catch up to him. Just a matter of time before he would, develop blood pressure and diabetes issues, because they're all related to overweight and inactivity. Yesterday, though, he promptly told me that he was on a diet, and I asked him what it entailed, and he said no junk and no meat. He's allowed to have some fish, low calorie, and fish, and no junk. In fact, he was having coffee, and he said he really should not be having the coffee on this diet. I don't recall the name of the diet. He did tell me what it was. But then he also told me that as soon as he's done with this protocol, this dietary protocol, he's going to do what's called the keto diet. There's a lot of talk about this keto diet. I'm not familiar with it. So I did go online and do some research, listen to some YouTube videos about this keto diet. So essentially, it looks like the keto diet is high fat, high animal protein, and low plant carbohydrates. And apparently people have had great results. They've lost a lot of weight. There was one woman who looked really good online, and she said she was 60 and not overweight and in great health. I'm not disputing that that is so. Okay, but I do not believe that we were born to eat high fat, animal fat especially, and high animal protein foods. I believe we were designed to eat plant-based diet, which is why we don't have big, strong canine teeth like animals that have to rip flesh. We have a lot of molars that grind the nuts, grind the vegetables, the plants, okay, because they're not hard to digest, to grind and to digest. But diet, that's a big thing. What I know, I've been living in the United States since 1989, when I was first introduced to these yo-yo diets, as I call them. And every year people get on this diet boat, as it were. They want to lose weight, and they want to lose it rapidly. No one wants to lose weight 1 pound a week, which many researchers say is the normal and healthy way to do it. The normal and healthy way to do it is to reduce our food intake. Eat less and exercise more, so we're burning more calories and cutting out the night eating and junk, of course. And then we will gradually lose weight, and since that will be a lifestyle, we'll be able to keep the weight off. But based on what I know about these diets, these Atkins diets and the quick weight loss and whatever they call them, you will lose the weight. Most people lose the weight rapidly. But as rapidly as you lose the weight, you will gain it back once you start eating normal food. So I don't believe in those diets. I believe we should eat God food, plants, vegetables, fruits, nuts. If we do eat flesh, small portion of fish, small portion of chicken, pork, beef, whatever flesh we're eating, small portion, and mainly plant-based, for us to be healthy and to have nice clean arteries, nice clean veins, and minimal or no inflammation in our bodies. Clean arteries, healthy body should be a plant-based diet with minimal amount of flesh. Okay, and processed foods should be at a minimal. And cheese is processed food, my friends. Milk is processed food. Okay, milk is made for babies, baby cows, baby goats, baby children. Okay, I don't believe human beings were designed to have milk. Everything that we need, all the carbohydrates, all the protein, all the fats that we need to live and survive and thrive and be healthy, we can get from plant-based food. I don't believe there's any need for meat. So diets don't work. They haven't worked for years. Like I say, people pay a lot of money for these quick weight loss diets. And as soon as you go back to normal eating, you gain back the whole weight. So the thing to do is to moderation and cutting back on our intake of food. Like yesterday, I was a bad girl. I ate 6 those Christmas cookies that come in the can. Well, they had them at church for the brunch, and I was tempted because it was right there on the table. So I ate 6 of them. And I decided today that I'm going to fast. So I had dinner yesterday about 4 p.m. and I'm not going to have anything more to eat until 4 o'clock later when I have my dinner. I'm fasting so I can cleanse my system of those 6 cookies. But I find that whenever I overindulge, because that will happen, we're humans and we will overindulge. We'll go to the supermarket and we'll feel like eating some cheese and we'll buy that chunk of cheese and we'll eat it with some crackers and feel guilty after. I do. What I do is I'll fast for like 24 hours, just drink liquids, teas and water to detox my body and get rid of that stuff. Okay, and then I get back on track with my healthy eating. So I just wanted to share that with you. The way to lose weight is to cut back on your intake. For example, whatever you normally eat half of that. And if you normally do not exercise, start walking. And you'll see, with time, you will lose the weight, you will lose inches, and you'll start feeling better. All right, take care. God bless you. Till we meet again.